this is the world of Altet once again. You all familiar with the setting, however, this is going to be in the land of Hulanuka. The land that is perpetually covered in sandstorms, the sun never shines, the air is cold. You would be able to see your breath if it wasn't for the extreme sands that block too much vision. You going to accompany to this as you've lived your time over here. All of you were recently called in by one of the nobles of the city of Destiny. They didn't say what for, however you were told there's a decent amount of pay. Now, as your characters head off to this main office building, describe yourselves and what you're doing here. Do you know anyone else that's coming along? Whoever wants to go first, the floor is open.
I guess I'll do it. Hork is, well, I suppose I wouldn't say that could common sight, but he's a hawk folk. Basically humanoid, but, with piggish features, got the snout nose, beady eyes, pinkish skin. But most notably are his large tusks. But that's besides the point. He stands a bit over 7 feet tall, but he's also large not only in height, but in width. He also carries with him a 50-foot chain with an obvious hook at the end. But the strangest thing is that he seems to be wearing decent clothes, actually. He came here because, well, he's always trying to get some more money to improve his inn, and so he figured this would be a job. Plus, that weird tower starts acting weird, people aren't going to come as much, and that hurts business. And that's it.
Mm-hmm. Whoever would like to go next?
Aravel, would you like to go first?
Nope.
Of course you wouldn't.
Gotta save the best for last.
Of course, I'm gonna sing.
Of course. It's ironic that someone who sings also has stage fright. My name is Eravon. Kind of tell from the horns and the skin and the tail. Tiefling. I am a tiefling. Standing about 6 feet tall. Don't get me mixed up with the other half. I like to poke things while she likes to make their ears bleed.
How rude.
I think the main reason we came here, of course, is just to get paid. Life on the street is hard, of course. Never know. A little extra coin could always do someone some good.
Mm-hmm. And I'm Aravel. My obnoxious brother, resorts to violence first, but I'm much smarter than that. Large horns, look similar to him. 5'10" instead, so I'm a little bit shorter. And, I have a song to start our adventure with. Don't you know, you never split the party. Clerics in the back, keep those fighters hale and hearty. The wizard in the middle, where he can shed some light. And you never let that aside. And I bow.
It was good until your voice dropped off.
Rude.
I'm used to it, but yes, surprisingly, that was really well.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
God gives you a pat on the head.
I'm not obnoxious. Get it right. I'm flamboyant.
They're the same thing.
In what terms?
All of them.
My tusks are bigger than your horns.
It's not a measuring contest.
It's not the size that matters.
Yeah, that's how you use it. I use mine pretty damn well.
I was gonna say that.
Too late, little man.
Not little. Fuck you.
As you say that, and you're walking in, it's a pretty small building, especially for the business office of one of the city nobles. You walk inside, it's made of this compressed sand that, well, it's actually pretty nice compared to the other building materials around. It's basically the sandy regions, they just get a large amount of it, press it into bricks. It's rather fancy stuff for how common it should be. You walk inside, and there is a desk with a woman sitting behind it. You look off to the left-hand side, and there are 3 different tables with chairs, all of them with chess sets.
Don't like chess.
The woman's looking over a few papers and doesn't seem to regard you whenever you walk in. There is also a halfling that appears to be sitting in one of the chairs. He looks like he's trying to mess around with the chess pieces, however, with how he's sitting, he can't quite, reach up and touch it.
I feel sympathy for the tiny man, and I will go help him.
I want to go up to her and say, Miss, what are you doing here?
I am the secretary. Do you have an appointment?
Look around and play with my hair. Yes? For 15 minutes from now?
1 second. Bringham will be with you shortly.
Yay! Clap my hands. Anyone want to try a game of chess? While we wait.
I thought our deal was cards.
I guess I'll do chess.
Either or.
I push the chair out of the way and just take a knee.
I'm going to walk over here and stand right here and watch.
Oh no. Oh no.
What? I'm not going to do anything.
What was that
I don't
deception
know
check?
I don't know you.
19.
I don't trust strangers being next to me.
What was
Fine.
that deception check
I've seen it
for,
check
I
before.
should say?
Over by
The
her.
appointment.
Oh.
In
Other
case
part,
you didn't believe
over
me.
by her. He's got his
I'm-
eyes right at you.
I'm going to stand right here, and I even put my hands straight behind my back. I'm not going to do anything. I promise.
Right, I'm gonna play chess from here. I don't know that guy.
That's a good
seen that.
instinct.
Alright,
I
so
run it in. I've seen that trick before.
you stand off to the side of the table, leaning over it slightly to where you can play chess.
Yeah.
Sorry.
As this chess game goes on, I would like for both of you to roll me intelligence checks unless either of you have proficiency with chess.
No.
Yeah, that. Not surprised.
Alright, the game goes on for about 5 minutes. However, Hulk, this tiefling just seems to be thinking several moves ahead of you. She's not quite completely destroying you, however, she's very much showing her superior intellect in this. After the 5 minutes are done, she manages to have captured every piece except for the king, with only losing a few. She has your king completely surrounded, and it's checkmate.
Guys, I'm surprised. I'm not very good at chess. Still, it was a nice way to kill some time.
Brother, do you dare take the challenge?
Oh, you bet. Are you going to trust me to sit in this chair, or are you also going to move
No.
away when I...
Nah, I'm gonna stand over here so I can see better.
Okay. All right, let's do this.
As I eat some food.
Alright. So,
Actually, I need to pull up my sheet.
yes, as you two begin playing, I'd like for both of you to roll the intelligence checks. Why does it do use as 1 plus 1?
I have no fucking clue. I have no idea.
Let me look at you.
Oops, I didn't mean to roll charisma. Sorry. No!
Who's holding?
I forgot to switch my thing over to Eravon. Give me 1 second. It's still me, though, but I forgot to switch on.
Yeah.
So, as you two begin playing, what seemed like almost child's play a moment ago for you, Aravel, turns into a intense battle of wits. The game goes on for about another 5 minutes. However, your brother, you're not sure if he's cheated. You expect it of him at this point, but you're not entirely sure. You didn't actually see him cheating. But he does eventually manage to capture your king with a clever use of his queen and 2 of the pawns.
I flipped the table.
Well, that's just rude.
Give me a strength check.
Oh yeah, that's not gonna go well, probably. No.
Okay, as I do see her trying to do this, to humor her, I'm going to help her, and just with my tail, I'm gonna hit the table and try to flip it at as well.
Alright, go ahead and roll a strength check.
Oh my god.
This table is surprisingly sturdy through the effort of Aravel and
like, stop
Tail.
them?
However, Hawk, as you're looking at them both trying to flip the table, you realize they're trying to flip it in opposite directions, working against one another.
Yeah, like, I stand over and put my hand firmly on the table. Like, people gotta pick that up,
So,
So don't flip the table.
Oh, I so want to, but I'm not going to. I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Bringham is
Just gonna
ready
leave it
for
alone.
you.
excellent.
Perfect. Let's do this.
You
All
may
right.
head back.
Thank you.
Right.
As you walk in, you see a man in about his 50s looking through a few papers. As you walk in, he stands up and waves a hand out, ostentatiously. Somebody's
What does that
phone just,
mean?
fucked up outside.
Ostentatious. It's
It's
don't
like,
know.
with flair.
yeah.
I'm gonna look at him. What's a car?
They're a thing in a faraway kingdom. Anyways, as you look upon this man, he's a human in about his mid-50s. He looks upon you with a hint of... Actually, I'd like for each of you to give me an insight check.
Us tieflings.
My specialty.
Brother knows.
The hell?
Brother knows best.
Hardly.
I just fucking said that.
The fuck? Alright, it's taking a second to load in.
While he's rolling this insight check, is there anything of note besides the papers on his around in this room?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
I also take a seat during this time because why not? There are 2 chairs here.
Alright, so
Damn.
the
Where's it going?
room is actually pretty bare. The
No.
table does have drawers
There
on
it
it on
is.
his side.
21.
Okay. The door does have drawers on it on his side that you can tell from the build of the desk. However, he keeps the desktop pretty bare, except there is a very, very fine ink pen that is on top in a jar of ink. You could probably sell it for a decent amount. So, as he's looking out upon you, there is a hint of, oh yes, they're finally here, as well as, I really just hired monsters, didn't I?
Hmm.
I
I'm the
mean-
most beautiful monster you'd ever see. Flip hair.
Arguably. I'm
The
better looking than you.
Hardly.
halfling from the previous room follows in behind you. So, I believe that you are the Group 7, the mercenaries I've sent for.
Yes.
Wonderful,
Agreed.
wonderful.
Yes, that is us.
As I'm sure you're aware, there is a tower that's recently popped up near the city. Now, it's been about a month now, and several groups have went to explore it, with none returning. Well, to be a matter of fact, a lot more skilled people have left, and I don't see your chances of being well. But if you do die in this, then we'll pay your families somewhat. I actually have the contract right here. He takes a piece of paper and turns it around, so you guys can see.
No? Ah. I just kind of chuckle at the part where it says, items of interest must be returned.
Hmm.
In the event of a death. Little question about this contract, and I kind of point to the last line right there. What if you have no other bits of family?
Well,
Can,
then...
can it be buried with you?
Is there anything in particular you'd like to do with the sum?
I want to be buried with it, if both of us die. Otherwise it goes to her.
If we are able to retrieve your bodies, then... fine. Give me an insight check.
Can I do it as well?
Actually, wait, hold on. You guys got pretty good. I'm not gonna make you roll again. He doesn't intend to bury money. That's just not a thing in his mind.
I kind of glare at him. Now here's the thing. If both of us die, and I kind of point to my sister. If both of us die, both of our sons are being buried with me. If I
Hardly.
die, you get buried with your loot. I get buried with my stuff. All right, you shut up.
How about
Trumpet,
this?
my bad. Trumpet, whatever you have. I can't remember. All right.
If you guys really want, I can just bury you guys with your money.
Thank you. Anyways, and the other thing, if I die, it goes to her. If she dies, it comes to me. If these two die, do we get that pay?
No.
This isn't a question for you. This is a question for the man. Quiet. Please. Thank you. I love you.
You would not get their pay. As you're aware, this is a very large sum of money at any rate. Looking at it, typical in this area, most people make 1 silver a day. And it's 10 silver to 1 gold.
Yes.
So you're pretty much set if you manage to complete this.
So, Klaus, while I'm saying this, where is the nice little quill pen that he has? Where exactly is it?
Like I say, I'm looking directly at you, by the way.
Right there.
I'm gonna kind of lean down and whisper into my sister's ear. Get his attention to the other side of the room. Please?
I sigh. And I get up.
Now, is everything in this suitable for you? Do you have any questions about this?
Me and my sister are perfectly fine with this. What about my pork friend over here? Hork, right?
Yes, Hork.
Yes,
With an
yes.
H.
And I kind of... Good. I apologize if I ever say pork. Haven't eaten much today. I apologize. And I kind of push the paper over to him. Is his line of sight going over to Hork?
As you push the paper over, his eyes do follow it a little bit and looks at Hawk.
Yep, I'm
Okay.
like keeping an eye on both of you. As
I
I'm trying
pull out
to...
my horn.
Make sure to read the thing, my friend. You don't want to miss any fine prints.
Mhm,
Take out my
I don't
horn
trust you.
and start playing the most obnoxious song I can to get his attention.
Give me a performance check. You may give yourself advantage or disadvantage, depending on which one you want to do.
I don't have an option to do advantage or disadvantage, so we're gonna roll
Um,
with.
Do you...
And
I did
It's
not
fine.
set this on your sheets. However, if you go under the settings, on the right-hand side, there is wool queries, and just hit advantage toggle.
Well,
Got
it
it.
rolled with advantage anyway, so.
and while she's doing this,
18,
I would
that's
like
actually gonna
to. While she's doing her little song, I want to nab the quill.
Alright, I need you to give me a sleight of hand check, and I need Hulk to give me a perception check with advantage, because you are paying attention.
No!
I saw the shit out of that.
Oh man.
Can I, like, grab his hand as he's taking it? Grab his
Yes,
arm.
you see that his hand starts creeping over, and you just very firmly put your hand down on the table and stare him straight in
No.
the eye.
What? I'm getting the pen to sign the contracts. Jeez, calm down.
I was like, right, and maybe you should make sure you put it back. As I'm like
I
trying to.
always I always put things back where they belong.
Yeah, I'm pretty much like signaling the guy. This guy's gonna try and steal your pen.
I'm not trying to do anything.
I'm fully aware. I've done an extensive check into the backgrounds of each of you.
Oh, you have?
Yes,
Yeah.
I have.
I kind of
The only
kinda
reason
just
that there
take
aren't
a
guards here
step
now
back.
is because if you manage to go off and do this, we'll pretty much forget what you've done in the past. I just need somebody to go and explore this and make sure it's not a danger to the city.
Got it. I do apologize. And just as a quick question, can I see my file, please? I know there's probably backups amongst it. I'm not going to try to get rid of it or anything. I'm just curious about what they have on me.
And me.
What the hell? have
I'm
you two
sure
been
you
doing?
will, but as the city protocol goes, we were not allowed to give out personnel files.
I kind of just with my fingers, just as a quick, how thick was it?
He puts, like, his hand up, and, like, as much as physically possible, he puts his index finger and his thumb apart from one another.
Right.
Just my brothers, right?
He looks at you, he puts his fingers together, significantly closer, but still pretty decent gap.
Well, beating you at one thing.
Arguably. I kind of play with my collar a little bit. Anyway, so let's get to the signing of this contract. Yes, please.
Yes.
Right.
Just sign
As
right
I'm
down
like-
there below it.
Okay.
Like I put it on my leg as I sign, so I can keep my eye on the both of you as I sign it.
I glare at you.
You don't have to worry about her taking anything. It's more along the lines of me. What can I say? I have a particular fancy towards shiny things. As I kind of tap my rapier on the side of my hip.
Why would you say that in front of a human?
This is more along the lines of nothing on this is real. It's just shiny. As I do kind of just, as the scabbard itself and the rapier itself are like a bronzish. The blade is silver, but the rest of it's kind of dotted with jewels. I take pride in my weapons.
I finished signing the contract and put the pen back.
Hmm.
And hand him the contract.
Alright, he pushes the contract over to the two of you.
Aravel, because I don't trust myself, can you please sign my name too? I don't trust myself. You saw the sum of that. We could use that.
Of course, I say. And I only sign initials. Not full names.
Alright.
So A
Which
and
is
A,
just-
basically. We don't have last name, probably.
Alright,
We never
you
really
both
worked
just
one out.
sign the letter A. He looks at it.
It's binding.
I nod cheerfully.
Do I need to roll a deception?
He said,
Both of us roll
he looks at
deception.
you. Yes, I know it's binding, and if you honestly try to break it or steal something from it,
not at all.
I'll figure it out.
I kind of... Is the contract in... It is. Okay, hang on. I need to look at the contract. I read it a little bit. I skimmed it. I didn't actually read it.
You say after
Really,
you already
brother?
signed it.
Really?
Okay. No. Okay, I got this. Yep. Okay. Nope, I got it. Alright. I found loopholes, and I enjoy it.
He waves his hand and his signature just appears upon the paper.
Wait, what?
The
Oh.
Magic.
The halfling. Okay, the halfling. Okay. I didn't...
No,
Magic.
the dude.
yeah, the dude.
Oh, the dude.
The halfling, now that you're looking closer at the paper, you realize down at the very bottom corner, in very tiny writing, is the name Nicole.
Vig Hole. I look over at my sister. Is that even...
I shrug.
Okay. Nice to meet you, and you too, Hork. Hopefully we get along.
Alright.
I doubt it, but we'll
Probably.
see.
Now, normally, whenever I send off people that are hired by us, I will give them Ankara armor. However, we're on a bit of a shortage due to all of the ones that came before you and died. So,
Here's a question. I have one question I must ask.
yes.
Can we keep their stuff if we find them, dead?
That was not a part of the current contract. I'm sure their families would enjoy to have their belongings back. However, I have no personal reason or financial reason for you to bother with it, so
Fair enough.
if so happen some items of them shall go missing, then they go missing.
Oh, okay. Good to know.
Fair enough.
Now, is there anything else? I have some work to get back to.
Can I have your pen?
No.
Okay.
'Twas with a shot.
I'm trying to turn over a new lead, at least.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting out of here before I get in more trouble.
You said that the last 100 times.
Shut up!
So you all leave.
Yup.
Yeah.
As I walk out, I give the secretary a wink.
She does not look at you whatsoever.
I just look disgusted at Arvon.
What?
She seems to almost be actively avoiding your gaze. She is a human, and she doesn't seem... She almost has a distaste for the fact that monsters are going about her lobby.
I
Dude, we're to Arvon.
give her a copper tip.
Racist.
Exactly.
Oh,
I put like a copper piece on the desk as I walk out.
She looks at it, and as you walk out the door, you hear a faint, "Just a copper, of course, they're so cheap."
Can't.
I spent all my money getting my supplies.
You step out into the city of Destiny. You look out, the perpetual sandstorm keeps your vision at a fairly short 100 feet, despite the fact that you're pretty sure this is midday. Is there anything you wish to do within the city before you head out?
Yes.
Shinies.
I look over to my new companion, Hork. Do you want to come with us? I need to do a bit of shopping real fast. Or do you just want to meet us at the tower? That's on you.
Like, Hork looks at you very suspiciously.
I'm not going to steal anything.
Define shopping.
Well, I'm going to go to a store. I'm going to pick up an item from said store. I'm going to bring it to the counter, and then I'm going to pay them with money.
Mhm.
Yes?
As you
That's how
usually
that goes.
do.
Shut up.
I took care of my things already. I'm gonna check in my inn, and then I'll be off.
Got it. Meet you there.
Well, off we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
As soon as we're out of earshot of Hork. Do you trust him?
No. Also,
Of course.
we should go a different kind of shopping.
At least you brought your horn.
Do it!
alright, so... I'm assuming you guys are going shoplifting. Where would you like to go for this? There's
The first
about
thing
a
I need.
store of any kind in the city.
First thing I need is, as I just decided to take the gold, and I didn't exactly go into the equipment section and buy anything. I just took the gold, which was 160. So first thing I need rope.
Alright,
Hork-
you go to a general store and there's
You know,
rope.
Hork could probably. Never mind.
Actually, wait, never mind. I just remembered your weapon. I don't think I need that.
Yeah, you would definitely see the massive chain.
Alright, a friend had a chain. So we don't need torches, because we see...
I do want to make sure you each have marked down that you have 3 health potions.
Yes, I
Oh,
will
yes.
mark that. I will mark that down actually, as I'm just going to be using a dock to keep my equipment. So
The better to
How's that?
steal things.
that, and along the ways, it's a little bit easier for me to just be like, okay, I don't have to look down here. I can just look over and get my phone to see what I have. So
Yes.
I need to. Hey, look at this. This is an easy file to get rid of. Just gonna delete all the stuff here. Okay, so don't need torches, don't need food. What do you? Anything you think we need?
Well, if we have no other wants, we could always go jewelry shopping.
I kind of touch my horns. Yeah, we could.
For
What is
once
the
you
nearest-
don't want to steal.
Who said shopping? Did you say shopping? I said shoplifting.